Hey guys, hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Your boy is back with another subreddit video, and today we're diving into one of your guys' favorites, r/NotHowGirlsWork. And if you guys didn't know, the subreddit is self-explanatory. It's a bunch of posts on people who think this is how girls work, but it's not how girls work. And it's funny because I'm a dude, and even some of these are so common sense. But every now and then, I will admit, there's some stuff that I genuinely don't know. So it's fun to explore this on this subreddit with you guys. If you guys are new to my channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure you guys stay up to date because we do it every single day. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell and help me towards my goal of 20,000 subscribers. Also, you guys let me know in the comment section down below any and all subreddits that you guys would like to see. I'm always open to exploring new ones. And also hit the like button if you enjoy the content. It helps out with the algorithm. And if you want to further support the channel, we do extended videos every single day, exclusive content on the Patreon. First link in the description box. Thank you so much to all the deluxe members. And with that being said, let's get into today's r/NotHowGirlsWork. All right, so first one up, title of this one says, apparently childbirth should be centered around the father. All right, here we go. Your accountant blank. This dude's name on Twitter is your accountant and then his name. That's goofy. Fathers don't actually unalive during childbirth. Okay, and they're referring to someone else's post saying, which is equivocator, saying, it's funny how after the birth of a baby, announcers declare that mother and baby are doing fine. What about the father? Oh, and then the other person goes, yeah, the father doesn't actually like have any risk during a childbirth. Yeah, what? This guy's so stupid. What? Not your accountant guy. I mean, he's silly, but he's smart. This equivocator dude really just said, oh, it's so interesting that the world only cares about the mother and baby if they're doing fine after birth. Dude, literally as a guy, you just gotta be there. And some people aren't even there. I know some people out there that genuinely weren't even there for their child's birth. But at bare minimum, you can just be there. Like we be chilling. I have this funny story actually. I have a good friend. Oops, sorry, my TV randomly turned on. I have a good friend who he was in the hospital room when his wife gave birth, but he's refused to like be next to her because he was so scared and like he thought it was gross. He's a douche. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, as gross as, not gross, but like as, you know, messy as it can be. That's a better terminology. Yeah, I feel like you got to suck it up and be there for your partner, you know? I mean, I've seen some gruesome things on like every other horror movie, so I don't know. But I can't really say too much. I don't have a kid, so to each their own. All right, this one says they always use the 20th century as a gotcha. Oh, this got to be good. Anytime someone goes back to the 20th century, like, come on, dude. Were times really that much better then? No. All right, we got Haley Mitzer. Well, let's read the original post first this time. So Dimitri on Twitter sends out, your grandmother didn't have a type. She married the guy who came home from the war and didn't cheat immediately or hit her that often. Wait, your grandma, first off, how do you know everyone's grandmother just married the same guy? Okay, buddy. All right. Married the guy that didn't hit her that often is a crazy statement. Now, and then he says the derogatory term for women, already showing that Dimitri here is a very intellectual fella. Now, bees or biatches expect you to be 6'3", make six figures, have enough childhood trauma to be intriguing, and never give the blank, blank, blank. Before we read the response to this guy, he's down bad. This dude's just down bad and just hating on life. It's very similar to the incel tier guys. Once you start blaming things on height, I mean, and like, don't get me wrong, there are women out there, 100%, that do expect you to be 6'3", do expect you to have six figures and have enough child trauma, blah, 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 all that. I'm sure there are women out there. But to think that all women only care about that just shows you that you obviously just aren't doing good enough for you. You know, I don't know. I mean, to each their own. I'm not trying to be mean, but hey, I'm a 5'4" dude. I don't make six figures. Trust me, I wouldn't be on YouTube if I made six figures. No, hopefully one day. Actually, one day, I hope that YouTube makes me six figures. That would be awesome sauce. And I have some childhood trauma, not a lot though. So I don't know. I've been pretty successful in dating. So, I mean, I wouldn't think that all women expect that. Anyway, so Haley responds to this and says, the fact that men yearn for an era where women were forced to partner with abusive men just to survive, ... No wonder there's a male loneliness epidemic. Y'all are terrible people. Valid point. I mean, this is the thing. I talked to somebody about, I was on a date really recently and we talked about this, and we were talking about the male loneliness epidemic and modern dating. And it's like a lot of it, you know, there's a lot of reasons for it. Social media, different things, comparisons, staying inside more, just like a lot of things, right? But a lot of women, not all, there are a lot of women that aren't like this, but a lot of women genuinely looks for bare minimums. Like, I know you'd be shocked, but I think the problem with these guys specifically is they're shooting above and beyond the stars. Like, they want I want Selena Gomez, Sabrina Carpenter, like the top level girls, you know, and then you expect them not to want someone that is of that level. Like, come on, dude. You're not entitled to anything. You got to work for that, buddy. Sorry, I keep messing with this one, like, pimple I have under my lip. Not a huge fan of that one. Actually, you know what? I want to read the comments about, or actually, it's too late. I'll read the comments on this one. I was going to read the last one, but I don't want to circle back now. Keep moving forward. Also, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm filming this yesterday, Easter, and I had a great dinner with my family. I hope you guys did too, or just a great day in general. All right, comments say, joke's on him. My grandmother was thrice married and twice divorced. Turns out mid-century women weren't as passive as people like to fantasize. Yeah, I think the problem that people have about thinking about the 20th century and back then is a lot of people romanticize, well, not all, but a lot of people romanticize because that's what you see on Hollywood and stuff. Like, how do you actually know? You didn't live in that time. Maybe you get your perspective from your grandparents. And in that way, I can understand, but you got to understand that you only got that one perspective, right? So it's just a silly, like, way of thinking. My great-grandmother, this one, I'm not going to put it on the screen. This one says my great-grandmother unalived her first husband and got away with it too. Like, y'all really want to be in the 20th century? Come on now. All right, this one's a crazy post. I got to put this on blurred. Sorry, guys. Subject says, so it dropped to 21. Apparently 21 is too old now. Insane. That is insane. But all right, let's go into the post. So we have a thread on a thread on, Threads. And somebody posts saying, well, I think I can show you this. I just can't show you the comment on it. So somebody posted this meme, Super Dr. Bacon. What a silly name. Post, women explained with bananas. This is insane. I mean, obviously they're trolling, but this is such an inaccurate. Someone even said, get this baboon off my feed, bro. So for those of you that are listening in, it's a meme that says on the far left to the far right, and they use 4 different pictures of a banana. And the far left has a banana that is, wait, hold up. This is a creepy meme. I'm just starting to pick like how creepy this is. So on the far left, you have a green banana or like a really ripe one. You don't want to eat those, blah, blah, blah. And it says under it, women explained with bananas, and it has the age 14 and under, right? Then 15 through 17 is apparently the yellow bananas, which, what? I don't think that's not right at all. And then 18 to 20 is the like done bananas, or like the bananas that you want to eat like perfectly. But you could still eat the yellow bananas. So that's bothering me because you're saying a 15 to 17-year-old is a yellow banana. Okay, so the 18 to 20 is like the spotted bananas, perfect, ready for consumption. But 18 to 20, are you serious? And then 21 and up is a completely black banana that's expired. What kind of logic is it? This guy needs to be on a list, buddy. I think anything under 18 is a green banana. That's automatic, right? Am I wrong? Like, world, what is going on? And then 18 through like maybe like 20, 21, 22. You can have argument from 21 all the way up to like 25, depending on what area and what kind of people you're meeting, is the yellow banana. And then after that, I have the actual done banana. And then for the completely expired banana, that's really hard because women, especially nowadays with like the technology and medicine that we have, I don't really know, like it's so arbitrary, but I don't think you could actually pick a day that they expire. Women just don't expire when they are dead or on a lot, like, I guess, like that's the only way you can say that. This is an insane post, but I'm going to read you guys what's above it. I got to blur this part though. One person says, and they never get old. Women will hate this. Well, yeah, you could say the same thing about guys too, though. We haven't aged where we're too young too, immature and stuff, right? And then someone responds to this and says, women have approximately 30 years left to stop being, this is so bad, fat, and then the R word, pigs. If robot girlfriends with artificial wombs come to exist, then it's genuinely over. 99.99% of all men will never speak to another woman again for as long as they live. Women may literally go extinct. Your move. Okay, first off, all right, let's you know what? I'm gonna take his word verbatim. Let's say in an ultra, cyberpunk freaking world, right? We have artificial intelligent robots that can for now bear children for whatever reason, right? These little incels dream, right? Because they can't talk to women. I can guarantee, like Charles Barkley, that the only people using that are sad men like this guy who posted this, the incel tears type of guys. Not just, well, maybe even regular incels, maybe. And like, for the normal incels that are nice and like, I wouldn't judge them. Like, hey, to each their own, everybody needs some love. You want some AI love, go for it, bro. But these guys, bro, 99% is so cap, bro. First off, I have so many women friends. I have a sister. You think that I just won't talk to my sister anymore? Like, that's great. My mom? How about your mother? That's another woman. And then like okay. I'm really taking this literally, guys. Talking to an AI robot that is literally programmed to like you is not going to be fun. It's going to be fun for you guys maybe because you guys have never had affection, but literally there is the whole chase of it that is supposed to be fun. The honeymoon phase, the oh my God, a whole nother human being cares about me. Like what? And shares their intimacy. Like you guys are so sad, bro. Anyways, we move on. This subreddit is so good. All right, I think I can talk about this openly. For the menstrual cycle, I'm just gonna say dot, just in case. I never know with YouTube these days, but I think I can uncensor this one. This one says found on r/confidently incorrect, which we also do videos on this channel. So if you guys like that, make sure you guys check those out. So I thought I'd post it here. God, I love confidently incorrect. All right, so we have a message exchange, DMs on Instagram. Someone says, and their name is literally nobody special. They say, IDK why you would post about your dot or menstrual time, menstruation. It's disgusting to talk about that so openly. Men don't need to hear about such unnatural things. Such a unnatural thing. Okay, unnatural? What are you talking about? Literally, a woman's like time of the month is literally a natural thing. Like BC and stuff, you could argue that is not natural. What is this guy on? What is he, like 12? Like, also, it's disgusting to talk about stuff openly. Just don't read it. Like, why are these guys and women too, anybody, they, them, you, her, he, anybody, why would you get mad about reading stuff online when you can just not read it? Now, granted, there are those times where someone says something very extreme, and then that could cause other people to, be swayed a certain way, especially if they're young. Kind of like when we dissect incel.is and like stuff like that. I do get angry then and in certain situations. But aside from those situations, something like this, dude, if a girl's talking about their time of the month, you're obviously not their target audience. And honestly, guys should probably be more open towards educating towards how women work, because you want a girlfriend, right? Or at least straight guys. I mean, I guess even gay guys, you want to know how everybody works so you can relate and like, not relate, but like empathize. And that would probably get you, coitus. All right. And then the OP or whoever sends, OOP sends, not sure why the time of the month is in quotation marks. They put it in quotation marks. I'm disgusting then. And a period is unnatural, or a dot, whatever. I doubt they're going to be mad. YouTube, you better not be mad at me. That's literally, I can say period like you're typing a period, right? It's literally Mother Nature, which happening with women. Yeah, that's the whole point. And then the guy, nobody special, says, I put it like that because it's not even a real thing. Bro, this is why the education system is failing us. Women just say happens to complain about life. Dude, you're a dude. How would you know? That is so crazy. That is insane, actually. That's kind of scary to think about. Like, someone is so ignorant towards other groups' problems that they think that because they don't have that problem, the other people are lying. This guy probably could say that about different people's races and like things like that. Like, what? It's like racism doesn't exist because I've never felt it before. Like, this is what he's saying. I'm just giving advice that men don't want to hear about it. No, that's inaccurate. I don't want to hear about the gruesome details. That I can agree with because it gets a little nasty, but for the most part, not really. Also, I want to say this. Guys need to chill out about this whole thing. Even like cuddling during the time of the month. Well, granted, if it's like a bloodbath, not my cup of tea, but if it's not that serious, guys. Throw a towel down. It's not that bad. And then this guy goes, I'm a nice guy. I'm just trying to help you out. Oh no. He also says nice guy. Oh, dude, this guy is not only confidently incorrect, not how girls work, but he's also r/nice guy. I'm just trying to help you out. Yeah, buddy. Sure. I'm dead serious. Do you think I'm stupid or something? Yeah, I actually kind of do. I don't know for certain, but your IQ is, if I were to gamble on it, much lower than an average person, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Sora just sat in the back. He was too fed up with this. I bet you really think you're awesome, huh? Making fun of a nice guy. Dude, she hasn't even said anything yet, like at all. She literally just pointed out the flaw in your first statement. And then he just gets he's talking to a wall right now. He goes, "Yo, I'm making fun of a nice guy," and then he calls her a biatch. And then all she does is laugh. I would too. I'd be like, dude, you're just talking to yourself. Oh, buddy. Also, good news, off topic. I am officially in the process of building a PC. So things will hopefully be more smooth in my videos, the bingo videos, streaming in probably, give me like 2 months to get started on streaming once monetization comes into play, everything like that. But I ordered my first parts. I'm slowly piecing everything together. All right, let's read the comments though. We should all talk more openly about that. There's nothing shameful about something completely natural. Yeah, far too many men have no idea how. Yeah, I fully agree. I think things that are natural to both men and women, both sides should be more educated on. Like, guys should not be ashamed to talk about like normal things that go on in our life, like the liquid dreams we be having and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, like that's natural too. It happens to all of us. Oh God, this is a weird one, but sometimes when you like go number one too hard, it can be painful. Well, I went to a doctor to see that and they just said that there is actually no problem with my area. I just need to not hold number ones, which is crazy because I go number one like a lot. And so like, that's all. Okay. Anyways, we're going on a lot of tangents today. Let's continue. This one says found on TikTok, unalived from cringe. All right. Entrepreneur 00. The fact that this is from a page called Entrepreneur 000 or like, 00. Good girls still exist. First off, we got a picture here. It's a dude in a business attire and we have a beautiful young lady. Not like super, super young, not creepy young, but a beautiful woman. Good girls still exist. 6 places you can meet them right now. Earth. Like what? The Milky Way. Like I don't know where else. Everywhere. You can meet great women and bad women everywhere. Come on, dude. Now I gotta blur this. The internet is only a place where every woman is a salute. Like, a slot card. Go out in the real world and you will realize that there's still a lot of good girls. I don't know. Seeing good girls in this kind of context is a little weird for me. I don't know. I know it's like contextually fine to say. It's just weird. That's silly though, because if you say go out in the real world and you will realize that there's still a lot of good women, a lot of those real world women can also be online. Now, for sure, there are a lot of women online that can be the terminology that he used, derogatory, but so can a lot of guys. And also in real life, a lot of guys and girls can also be the S word. What kind of argument? This is so stupid. You don't see them on the internet because they don't exist on the internet. That's cap. I've had 2 amazing relationships and they were both from dating apps. They exist in real life. All right, the second one goes, 100% of women on the internet have been through a lot. I'm going to say that. But they make up 2% of women as a whole. What are you talking about? Are you talking about like women that are specifically on like, you know, dash F, you know? Because then I don't even think that's accurate, but like I could maybe make more sense of that. But this doesn't make any sense. People on the internet, everybody's on the internet. What the fuck are you talking about? But they make up 2% of women as a whole. That's cap. Everybody's on the internet. Because the good girls, so weird, keep quiet online. They are submissive. What? Being online doesn't make you dom or sub, buddy. Here are the best places to meet good girls. Okay, now we get into the 6. Here we go. They just wanted to reiterate. Online, not one of the 6. Libraries. I mean, I'm not doubting that you can find a good woman in the library. This is such a stupid post. Oh my God. I think I can unblur this actually. If she still has, and you know, by the way, guys, for those listening, and this is a legitimate meme on TikTok, like a video, I'm assuming, and this is screenshots from it or slides from it. If she has the attention span to read a book, there's a good chance she doesn't post her booty on Instagram. Where are you guys getting these studies? Like, you're definitely not doing this IRL. Like, opener. Oh my God, they're gonna give us openers. Comment about the book she's reading. I bet that's the 5th time you're reading that book. That is, I mean, like, it's not a horrible line, but it's not a good line. If she's completing some assignments, guess which college she's from. Brother, I'm not trying to talk to a girl that's in college actively. I mean, if they happen to be in college, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, you're targeting college kids is crazy. Oh my God. Yes. And then the person who posted this, this is all we get. I kind of want to see the whole thing though, but this is all we get off the reels. I mean, off of the Reddit. The person who posted on Reddit said yes, because real women don't have social medias because all women on the internet have numerous body count. That's how it works. Literally so wrong. I met someone really recently who has an Instagram that has never done anything in terms of cuddling, which is completely fine. Post had more places, but I just included one because there's a chance that women have the attention span to read a book don't post their bodies on Instagram. Comments. Update. I was reading through the other 5 places and cringed harder. The pickup lines were like, I'm sure I'm better than my favorite crafts that you lull. What? Or I bet that bag of oranges that I can pick better ones than the ones you have just chosen. That's got to be some AI level pickup line. That is awful. All right, I'm too close for TikTok for the night. Let's see if we can find this. Entrepreneur 00. All right, I'm going to mute the audio just in case because you never know with TikTok and their, you know, music. Oh, God, I hate how slow my PC is or my Mac. I can't wait to upgrade. All right, let's see if we can find this. And beat her at her own game. Okay, so this is just a full page of just like, this is the bad thing about this side because this has 46,000 followers. Dudes that genuinely believe stupid ass stuff like this. And like, hey, to each their own. I mean, if you want to believe this, you have the right to believe whatever you want to believe. But are you a dummy for believing it? I can make some. Okay, we found it. Yes. I really want to look at this. All right. Okay, so it is a slide thing, and they do have music, so I definitely can't. All right, we already read that. The first spot was coffee shops. You will always find good women working on their laptops or reading a book. What? I found some awful women that read. Avoid Starbucks as it's filled with corporate women. No, it's not. What are you talking? Like, Starbucks is one of the biggest companies. You think every single girl is a corporate woman in that? Go to homegrown roasteries where local girls in the city who live with their parents come. You want to target women that live with their parents? What do you want to target, a teenager? That is a sus, very sus. Opener, do you come here often? Oh, dude, this is an AI page. This has to be ran by AI. There's no way you actually think that's a good opener. There is no way. This is satire. That someone literally said satire, actually. Wow, male loneliness epidemic. Do you come here often? Are you serious, bro? All right, we already read the library one. 3 is parks. If she likes nature, she's still got innocence in her. I'm telling you, I like nature. I am not an innocent soul, brother. They're usually walking dogs or jogging. Where is this observation? This has got to be AI. Opener, to pet her dog and ask its name. First off, don't pet a dog without asking her if it's okay to pet a dog. Say you're new to the area and want some suggestions about best hiking trails and marathons happening. Hit on some commonality. That's not terrible advice. The second part of that, I mean, don't just like, oh, I'm gonna pet your dog. But like, yeah, I mean, that is the only one that wasn't that bad. Finding commonality is not a bad idea. Whoopsies. Wait, where's the original post at? There we go. These slideshows are so stupid. All right, let's see what the fourth place is. Dance and yoga classes. Wild. Dance classes have a mixed crowd, but it's always a good mix of fun, adventurous girls. Yoga classes are amazing, especially in the area where there are universities. Yeah, this guy's targeting really young women. He's talked about universities. He's talking about people who've lived with their parents. Like, you're just targeting really young women, dude. This is creepy. Opener, tease her for being worse than you at your craft, LMAO. What? Why would you tell her, oh, yeah, it's like, ha, you kind of suck at yoga. To me, like, that's what? What kind of opener is that, dude? Don't ever listen to self-advice. Like, what's the last one? Oh, shit, I did it again. Damn it. All right, last one, or no, fifth one, grocery stores. It's creepy to approach at malls. What? But grocery stores and even high-end supermarkets like Whole Foods are more intimate and quiet. I mean, I think it's equally level of creepiness or not creepiness in both places. Opener, comment on something she's buying and make a reliable joke. Okay. I bet you that bag of oranges that I can pick better ones than you just did. That sentence doesn't even make any sense. First, second, what? That is, I would literally look at someone and be like, what the fuck did you just say to that girl? Like, that is weird, bro. The last one is your parents' neighborhood. Are you serious? Your family home neighborhood is filled with women in the age of 18 and 23 age group who still live with their parents. So incorrect. My parents' neighborhood is full of old people. Like, if I go there, I'm going to be talking to Gertrude. In fact, during holidays, even the girls who don't are back home to visit their family. That might be true, but this is creepy that you're literally targeting such a young age group. I mean, it's legal, but it's still weird. You see these types in the carnivals, state fairs, and the above mentioned places. Wow. That is peak, dude. That is so bad. All right, you know what? On that note, we're ending it. Because I don't think we could top that. Except for if you're a Patreon member. If you're a Patreon member, I'll see you guys on the Patreon. We're going to dive into some more silliness. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.